Seeing none, we'll move on to announcements and presentations. Step down to the podium. We have two presentations this evening, and it is with extreme honor and pride that I and the council and you folks are here to acknowledge your years of service to the city of San Bruno. Our first person we're going to honor is Mr. Michael Kennedy, who has served 25 years. Mr. Kennedy started his career as a firefighter with the city of San Bruno in April of 1994. Mike served as a driver, operator, and was one of the first firefighters trained to operate the department's aerial tiller truck. Mike's strong mechanical aptitude allowed him to serve as one of the department's shift mechanics for several years. He has participated in several apparatus purchase committees during the time in the department. Most recently, Mike was responsible for leading the committee and that recommended and purchased the new engine and aerial ladder truck. And I do remember when you had Mayor Ruane sign the final PO just to make sure it was all taken care of. Over the years, Mike has had several other responsibilities, including ordering and maintaining our portable radios, as well as our self-contained breathing apparatus. Mike served as a fire captain from November of 2011 until July of 2017, when he was promoted to battalion chief that he currently serves in. Since he's been promoted to BC, Mike has played a key role on the command staff. He oversees the recruitment process, which has resulted in hiring 8 new firefighters since he was promoted. He also oversees the department's apparatus and tools equipment. Mike continues to provide leadership and guidance to the member of that department. And I will say, on a personal note, knowing Mike, as most of those that work with him or serve the city know, he's a very quiet and shy, reserved man who doesn't have much to say, which is not true. Mike is opinionated, and he has, I'll say, the desire, the dedication, and the passion, not only for the department, but for the community that he serves. It is with my distinction and honor, along with the City Council and this community, to thank you and honor you for your 25 years of service to this community and its residents.
I just want to thank the community of San Bruno for this wonderful job that I've enjoyed for 25 years. It's been a pleasure. I want to thank my wife Cindy and my daughter Sarah, my parents Trish and Bill Kennedy for all their support throughout the years, and I want to thank all my fellow firefighters who have made it such a pleasure to work here and an honor. Thank you very much.
The next person we're recognizing this evening is Kevin Maher, who has been here 35 years working for the city of San Bruno. He began his career with the city of San Bruno working with the Parks Division in April of 1984. His first assignment was on the Mow crew. This is the crew that is responsible for going all throughout the community, to the parks, to the facilities, and obviously knows firsthand truly the entire city. Kevin was assigned to this crew for several years before being moved over to the parks crew responsibility for the maintenance of parks and medians in all areas east of El Camino. With this new assignment came new responsibilities. Kevin quickly adapted to his new role and spent the next 12 years working with this crew. He was then moved to the parks crew, which is responsible for all areas west of El Camino and is where he is still working today. For the last 18 years, Kevin, and I mean this, has graciously worked the weekends during the peak season, which is April through October. As you can imagine, not everybody may want to volunteer for that, and this is at regular pay. What Kevin enjoys most about working the weekends is it gives him the opportunity to interact with the park users who are all renting picnic sites, the user groups that he sees on the athletic fields. And you may have seen, if you'd rented the park in the last 18 years, you may run into Kevin, who's offered you more than one bag in order to keep your area clean, and San Bruno the same way. and again, notable that has always turned down many free meals, which I don't know that I could have done that. In his time away from work, Kevin enjoys bowling, spending time with his pets, and spending time at his family's cabin in Twainhart. Kevin has an easygoing attitude and is always willing to do whatever he needs to get the job done. He always has a smile on his face and has enjoyed coming to work for the past 35 years. We truly appreciate his work, his ethic, dedication, and loyalty. And I must say, from somebody who worked from Parks and Recreation, I worked with Kevin. And it is true that he has a strong dedication and commitment to the job that he's done. And I have run into very few people that are here each day and enjoy each one of them. And I, on behalf of the City Council, this community, and its residents, Kevin, want to thank you very much for your 35 years of dedicated service to this community. This is how I remember Kevin, because I'm not going to say anything. Go ahead. I'm here now, so I can hear you.
I remember Rico here working at the rec, and he said he was going to be mayor one of these days, and I remember it. Now he's mayor. It's good. I like working, on the weekends, and helping the people and all that. But thanks.
No, and we thank you for the work, and at least it says I keep my word. And once again, congratulations to both, and we appreciate the dedication to this community. Also, we're going to move on to present some proclamations. The first proclamation is declaring May 12th through the 18th National Police Week in San Bruno and announcing Police Recognition Day at the mall upcoming on the 18th, which we will hear more about in just a brief moment. I'm not going to read all the whereases because I think it's better to hear from Sherry herself. But at the end, now therefore let it be resolved that I, Rico E. Medina, Mayor of the City of San Bruno, hereby proclaim the week of May 12th, 2019 through May 18th, 2019 as National Police Week, and I encourage all residents to join me in commemorating the law enforcement officers, past and present, who have rendered dedicated service to their community by preserving the rights and security of all its citizens. And I would ask Mrs. Davis if you would present this to Sherry at the podium. Please, whatever you'd like.
Is it on? Yeah. Good evening, Mayor and Council members. The San Bruno Police Department, partnered with the San Bruno Citizens Crime Prevention Committee, is once again holding our annual Police Recognitions Day at the Shops at Tanfran on Saturday, May 18th from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. This will be our 37th year of the event, which honors peace officers killed or disabled while serving their communities. This year, we have 23 different agencies coming out. They'll be set up throughout the mall with their cars and booths. Come on out to meet your local police officers, check out police vehicles, see canine demonstrations, or obtain crime prevention and recruiting information. The canine demonstrations will be at the center court between the escalators at 1 and 4 p.m. on the JCPenney side of the mall.
Thank you very much. We look forward to it, and it's been something that's held for years and years in this community, and we appreciate it. Thank you. Next, there will be a presentation of a proclamation declaring May 19th through the 25th, 2019 as Public Works Week in the City of San Bruno. Dennis will be receiving this on behalf of the department, And I will just read, now therefore I, Rico E. Medina, Mayor of the City of San Bruno, proclaim May 19th to the 25th as Public Works Week in San Bruno, and we call upon our citizens and civic organizations to acquaint themselves with the issues involved in providing our public works to the community and recognize the contributions that our public works officials and staff make every day to our health, safety, comfort, and quality of life. And I will say that I was at,
Touch a Truck.
Touch a Truck, and I will say that the kids loved it, and it was for all the public safety as well as the public works, and I think it's a great program that you put on, so thank you for that in advance. And if I could ask Councilmember Salazar to present this to Dennis. Thank you. Please.
Good evening, Honorable Mayor and members of the City Council. My name is Dennis Bosch. I'm the Deputy Director of Public Works for Maintenance and Operations. Thank you very much for this proclamation. On behalf of the entire Public Works Department team, a team that which I'm proud to be part of, we would like to thank you for the proclamation. The city has a group of dedicated public works staff who works very hard every day to provide the critical services and programs that our residents and community count on. There are lots of tasks that our staff does daily, such as testing water quality to ensure it meets the regulated standards, quickly responding and repairing water main breaks so our residents and businesses will have continued water service, keeping our drain inlets free from debris to prevent any flooding, repairing potholes to provide smoother surface for cars to drive, cleaning sewer pipelines to ensure it is continuously flowing and to prevent any potential sanitary sewer overflows. We've completed many projects this fiscal year and are in the process of improving the very much needed water and wastewater infrastructure so the city can continue to provide a safe and reliable service to the public. We'd also like to thank all the other departments in the city that support our department every day, and also the City Council for your continued support. This year, for Public Works Week, staff will be holding an event similar to the Touch a Truck event held a couple weeks ago at Bel Air School that the mayor just mentioned. The thought is for staff to bring the vehicles we use in our daily operations to several schools and teach the students about the vehicles and importance of public works operations. Staff has been in contact with the San Bruno Park School District, and we are confirming the event for several sites. We will also be holding another event similar to what we've done in the past during the summer at the parking lot adjacent to the city park pool, which has been very successful. Children from camps and residents are provided access to see our equipment with some live demonstrations and learn how the department works and how we use the machinery. We will let you know when those dates are scheduled. Thank you again. And if anybody had the chance last year when we went around to several schools, we actually kind of put on a little skit where we used the backhoe arm of the backhoe to act as kind of like a dinosaur. And it was really, and I know there's been pictures that have floated around. The kids really love touching the trucks and sitting in the part of the loader. So it's really cute. So thank you very much for this proclamation.
Thank you, Dennis. Also, finally, under announcements, I do want to announce the 6th Annual Community Day in the Park that will be held on June 2nd, immediately following the 79th Annual Posey Parade. What I don't want to forget is also prior to that at the San Bruno Fire Department Station 51, they will be having the annual pancake breakfast, so you can start your day at the fire station for the breakfast. The parade for the Posey Parade 79th begins at 11, and at 1 o'clock at City Park, where it concludes, will be our 6th Community Day in the Park.